Riley was 7 years old when she came to us. I was in a complete state of shock. I couldn't believe it was happening.
I was very scared because I didn't know what she was going to say. I didn't know if she'd believe me or not, even though I knew she probably would believe me.
My breath was taken away. I was at work at the time, and I'd gotten a phone call. And Sarah just told me there was something extremely important that she had to talk to me about. I can't describe it. It's almost like an out-of-body experience. In nursing school, Lotus did a seminar with the nursing school class. So when Sarah had told me, we were sitting down for that night talking about like, what do we do, what's going on, I was like, hey, I don't know if this is the correct place, but I know that they sort of maybe be able to point us in the right direction. I can't speak for anyone else, but I was in shambles and pieces. It was very nice just to have someone to be like, almost like a life preserver.
After the Lotus team and the police department looked into Riley's case and they got all the evidence they needed, her case did end up going to trial.
I think Lotus did really good about preparing us for Riley's trial because they sort of just told us the ins and outs. You know, they were like, this is what could happen on the trial, this is what Riley's going to be subjected to, this is what you're going to be subjected to.
It kind of gave me a good layout of what's going to happen and where everyone's going to be and like what I need to do. That was one of the main things that made me feel not as anxious as I was. You're
stuck out in the middle of at sea, shipwrecked. You don't know what's going to happen. You've never been in this situation before. So it helped because it put you at ease. You know that you had people who had been in and out of it, who deal with it every day, and tell you, you know, this is what's going to happen. We're here for you. We're going to help you.
I think our family as a whole achieved our own justice by just, you know, going to therapy, taking Riley to therapy, coming to terms with everything that's happened and that we are still us and we're going to be okay.
Going into it, what my goal was to, you know, speak my truth and, you know, give myself a voice and just let other people know. So I knew my family had my back 100% in Lotus. Like, I knew that they were there for me and they'd do anything that they needed from me. That kind of gave me the courage to do all that.
I really felt like our family showed strength when we all came together and went through the trial, just showing us all there, going through the process. No matter what the outcome was, our bravery, her bravery being up on stand.
I feel very happy that, you know, I told my mom, I did all those things. I went up on the stand and I wasn't like, you know, scared.
Our family started out in such a dark place when Riley first told us. And now, since we've gone through the whole process and the trial's over, it's definitely a sense of relief.
Sarah and I, we really didn't like talking about it out in the open with other people. But here we are today, talking about it again because of, I think, us just growing stronger in our voice and together as a family unit. And then with Lotus saying, you know, it's okay. You know, this is not something you have to be ashamed of. And so I think that just looking back, that's what's come out of all of that. Just being more empowered, being able to use our voice to help other people, and then us just being stronger as a family unit ourselves.
So something I would tell someone that's watching that went through what I went through is don't be afraid to tell anyone. You know, like there are people there that will support you and fight for you.
In your darkest time, there's an amazing group of people that are willing to help you through it.
It just kind of gives you a sense of like other people are there, you're not completely in the dark. You know, there are people there that are willing to help you and willing to, you know, fight for you.